How you doing today, man? How you doing, Bronco gang? How you doing, Broncos country? I'm hoping that you're feeling significantly better than you were feeling yesterday around 4:30 p.m. Eastern time when the team lost. I hope you understand that I understand your frustration, right? I'm a diehard Broncos fan. I've been a fan since I was 13 years old, 12 years old, something like that. I think 12, actually. I always say 13, but I think I was 12. Been some tough losses. Been some tough losses along the journey. And I used to be that fan that when the Broncos won, man, I had the joy of the Lord. I had the joy of the Lord all week. Monday was great. Tuesday was great. You couldn't tell me nothing. But when the Broncos lost, it was like I wasn't breathing no more. It's like I didn't have running water. It's like my daughters didn't wake up. It's almost like I stopped realizing how blessed I am. Like the joy of the Lord stopped being my strength. I can't live like that no more, man. I think back to that Raheem Moore loss against the Ravens. I call it the Raheem one. You know what I'm talking about if you're a real Bronco fan. Right after that play, I slammed my phone on the ground. Bang! Shattered it. Had to work like 2 weeks being a janitor in a hospital to replace that phone. Spent like the next several days miserable, right? And yesterday, my wife called me during the game and we were blowing the lead. 10-0 lead is just slipping through our fingers. I'm like, what? Got a whole attitude, right? It's just a game. I love this game. I love this game, but I think we as fans need to understand that it's a game, right? I was playing football at my boys' Friendsgiving. Shout out to Coach. This weekend I went to Atlanta. We were playing football, pickup football, two-hand touch football. I think I was the MVP. My team won. I had 2 sack fumbles. Safeties. They ended up being safeties. And every touchdown is 1 point. Every safety is 1 point. So these are big safeties. And we were down by 2 at the time. For the first safety and the second safety, we were down by 2. But both times, it's like you stop their drive, you get a point, and you get the ball back. So they were big plays. We won the game. Now, my best friend, Coach, his team didn't win the game, right? But in the end, we're all texting each other like, oh, we had a great time. We had a great time. And I think about, like, if I was on the losing team, I still would have had a great time. Matter of fact, last year I was on the losing team. I still had a great time. The guys out there playing this game, they're having a great time. The fans are out here going, we lost. I got to be miserable for the rest of the week. No, we don't. Why do we live like that? Why do we allow what happens to the Denver Broncos to have us miserable all week? It's crazy. When did this game that we love, this childhood game, start being that? You know what I mean? So when the Broncos lose and I try to like put it in perspective and figure out things to tell myself and to tell you to help you stay encouraged and like, yo, keep it in perspective. Like, yo, we're not getting all the breaks. And that's true, man. They're not just excuses. Injuries and stuff, they matter. When the Broncos won the Super Bowl 50, I remember all those breaks they caught. I remember the ball just bouncing to TJ Ward. I remember Darian Stewart getting that game-saving interception week 1. My guy Baca was out there with me. I remember Roby forcing that fumble, completely changing the game against Kansas City. We were going to lose the game. We had so many moments like that. So many breaks just went our way. We had the favor of the Lord on our team. It was just our time. I remember that Super Bowl 50 roster, like no injuries. The whole starting 11 playing on both sides of the ball. Unbelievable. So healthy. And juxtapose that to the Super Bowl we lost to Russell Wilson and the Seahawks by 35 points. And we had 9 starters on defense were missing. I remember Chris Harris wasn't playing. I remember Von Miller wasn't playing. I remember thinking, this is crazy how many injuries we have. The point is, the rain falls on the just and the unjust alike. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. There's good seasons, there's bad seasons. There's a time for harvest, there's a time for planting. This seems like one of those seasons where we're just sowing some seeds for our future. Now, it's not over. We could still go 11-6. I don't know that we will. But like I said in my song, Still Riding, if we go 17-0 or 0-17, I'm still riding. And I know the people that I want repping this flag, the people that I want representing what Bronco Gang is supposed to be about, I want them to be those kind of fans. Like, yo, I'm still going to rock my junk on Monday regardless. But also, one of the other things I would love for the fans that are connected to me to have is a spirit of, like, joy. I want you to have joy because you woke up, regardless of what happens with the Broncos. I want you to not be so angry that you're flipping on your wife and kids because the team lost. I want you to be like, you know what? We'll be all right. Stay encouraged and just believe, like, yo, we can still go 11-6. So you can enjoy the whole season instead of being hopeless. Week 6, week 7, week 8, we like, it's another one of our not years. So what if it's not your year? Right? Like I said, I still had a blast playing football last year when we lost. None of us are getting paid by the Denver Broncos to win football games. If we win, awesome. Believe me, I'm going to be going crazy. If we lose, I'm going to be, nah. But I'm going to give myself like 4 or 5 hours tops to get over that, man. For real. I share like, yo, I want to remind you, like, yo, he's not doing that bad. I know we're frustrated, but the guy's not calling the worst plays in the world. You got to understand, he's out there with guys who don't really know the routes, and he's being protected by a dude he's practicing snapping the ball. The dude is like, let me get the ball to him. He's not even thinking, let me stop DeMarcus Walker from sacking him. He's like, let me not fumble on the snap. Oh, shoot, then I got to go block somebody, too. I don't know the protections. I don't know this. I'm trying to not fumble the snap. And you got the same issues going on with the guy on the left side and the right side. And then you lose Jerry Jeudy. After the first play, you know it's going to be a touchdown. Crazy. And you're like, dang, we already didn't have KJ. Now we don't have Jeudy. Now we're working with backups. And I got love for Kendall Hinton. He knows the game. He used to play quarterback. So he finds ways to get open and stuff like that. Virgil had a great play. But for the most part, you don't really know the plays like that. You ain't really got no timing with these dudes. They don't really get open off the rip like that. That's why they're not the number 1, 2, 3, 4 receiver on the team. It makes a difference. But I bring these things up not to make excuses for the Denver Broncos and say y'all don't have to improve and get better so that we as fans can be happy and have some more joy during these games. I say this so you don't jump off a bridge and stay miserable. I just want to keep you encouraged. That's it. I want you to be encouraged. So anyway, I wanted to check on you. I wanted to tell you to stay encouraged. Have some joy. Have an unshakable joy. Don't let the football team decide whether you're going to have joy today. Whether you're going to wake up feeling grateful and blessed because you have breath. If I still got breath in me, then he's blessing me. I still got breath in me right now. Then he's blessing me right now, right? Woke up and took a deep breath. It feels so good to be blessed. Yeah, this is a Jimmy Soul joint I'm working on, man. Cold water in my drink, hot water in my sink. I already know I'm blessed. I ain't even got to think. Both my daughters woke up, so I know my life is sweet. First, we say that morning prayer, give them kisses on the cheek, and then they go to school. Then I'm walking to the beach so I can talk to you. And my burden's at your feet so you can walk me through. I ain't even got to stress. I'm already blessed. I know that because I got breath. I still got breath in me because you're blessing me. I still got breath in me right now because you're blessing me right now. Listen, if you got breath in you right now, then he's blessing you right now. It doesn't matter if your football team's not being blessed. It doesn't matter if they don't have the favor of the Lord, if they're not healthy, if everybody's getting hurt, if you don't have your starting receiver, if they're losing games, if the Chiefs are still looking good and we're not. It doesn't matter if we lose to the Raiders. It's going to matter as a fan for a few hours, but I don't think we're going to lose. Let me not even put that in the air. The point is, we're blessed. Do not let what happens on the football field steal your joy. Man, I get joy talking to fans, right? I don't get so much joy when I hear all the depressing, sad sob stories and the anger, everybody want to fire everybody. I don't like those conversations. But when I see people text me and say, yo, man, I'm still blessed, man. I almost died last year. I know I'm blessed. Keep repping, bro. Stay blessed. When I'm talking the game, what do you think we need to do, man? I just think once we get healthy, we're going to be crazy. Well, when I'm just chilling at the game, playing catch, listen. I love being a fan. I love hanging with fans. But I don't like that woe is me, angry, hate everybody energy. This is supposed to be fun, yo. Let's keep it fun. So stay encouraged. God bless. Go Broncos. Keep repping. Peace.